but yeah, I can start. I don't think the boss is that excited about my homework. In fact,
Is that his tooth fairy breakfast?
I'm as excited as Ezra looks.
wow, that is excited. Cool. All right, great. Well,
You never made that kind of food for me.
no, and I didn't this time either, but I would take you someplace where someone else would make it.
Well, it won't be around here.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
We visited the cafe today, Geshe. It looks really nice.
That's nice.
Oh, I haven't been there for a while. Okay, here we go. I got these mixed nuts to take care of. Hey, Ben.
Yes, boss.
I'm just telling you what happens when your hair gets thinner at the top. You get a shine, you see?
It's amazing. That's incredible. You really buffed that thing up tonight.
See, it's like John Brady has a better one.
Do you have to wax that or? Oh, that's just
it's just natural.
I assume that it was pouring out of your head.
You gotta drink a lot of flax milk. That's the only thing. Okay, get going. Stop talking.
Sorry.
Start talking.
Would someone please give me the Sanskrit and Tibetan name of the Indian master who was the direct link in the lineage between the spiritual father and son of the teachings on accurate perception? Cricket.
I agree. There was a guy like that.
Chapa? Senge?
Nah.
Okay.
No, they never met. He's later.
Okay. It's a try.
It's a great try. That is definitely a guy that we talked about last time.
What do you mean by the link?
Well, let's try this. Who are the spiritual father and son of the teachings on accurate perception?
Dharma, Kirti, and Aryadeva.
Master Dignaga.
In not necessarily in that order. Who's daddy and who's the little boy?
Dignaga's daddy.
Dignaga is daddy. And maybe we could say technically, now here's a question. Did they ever meet?
I mean, did they ever touch, like a Nagarjuna touch? Or did they?
I don't know what a Nagarjuna touch is exactly, but
they didn't ever meet.
Yeah, I bet.
Wasn't Dharma Kirti the guy who erased all his stuff in the cave?
Is he?
Dignaga stuff.
Oh yeah. So were they direct? Did they directly meet? Were they direct spiritual father and son, or not? Someone?
No, I think there was someone between them.
Yeah, I guess just because you asked the question, it means no.
Well, this is my way of asking a question which answers your question. Do you now know the answer to your question? The link means the guy who was a direct disciple of, who's the dad again?
Dignaga, Master Dignaga.
And who was a direct teacher of, who's the son?
Master Dharma Kirti.
Yeah. Who's that guy?
A very cool guy.
I know, right? He's got to really be something special.
Yeah. He did the Pramana Bhartika.
To the best of my knowledge, he did a commentary that was not, he did a commentary on the compendium that was not translated into Tibetan, alas. According to Geshe, Yeshe, Wangchuk, he did write a commentary to the compendium and it was not translated. Bummer. Are we giving up? Did we officially give up? All 874 of us? I'm willing.
Was it Chiwo something?
No.
Then no, don't remember.
Don't sweat it. Here we go. Cool. Okay. Remember, this was a tough one, so I really had to dig. Actually, here I had to dig deep to come up with questions, but this is an important one. Give one example.
Wait a minute, Ben.
Okay.
It says he was a direct disciple of Master Dignaga and Master Dharma.
Oh, and a direct thank you so much. No, it doesn't. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, I missed him.
Yeah, it's okay. That's all right. What happens to the best of us, don't sweat it. We still love you. Sorry, thank you. Give one example, okay? Of a situation, two-part question, get it straight. A situation in which the mixed nuts system favors a varying approach to Sanskrit or Tibetan bibliography styles across multiple texts in a collection, and also an example of a situation where the style would need to be adapted even within a single text's set of bibliography entries.
That seems pretty important.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what?
A situation in which you would need to adapt the styling of a bibliography entry. Okay, one example, okay, for a time you would have to adopt it across multiple texts, and especially also an example of a case where even in a single text, in the bibliography entries of a single text, you would have to use varying styles in the bibliography of Tibetan or Sanskrit.
Okay, you may do that, but I'm going to get rid of it, but go ahead.
That's correct. There is no such example of either one. It is a hallmark of the mixed nuts that our approach to all bibliography entries is consistent. Good. See, I knew you guys could do it. Great.
Well done.
I think Betts was about to have a heart attack.
That's the only answer I could have given. Yeah. Oh, whoops, 4 elements. Don't look at that. Here we go. It's 4. 4 elements, typically, as a plural, 4 is more than 1. 4 elements used to distinguish the names of years in the Tibetan calendar, beginning with the number of the 60-year cycle. So that counts as one of your 4, okay? So that I can ask you, oh, is it 5? Well, we're
I think it's 5.
Animal, element,
It's 12
gender.
animals and 5 elements.
Well, okay, slow down. First, what's the Tibetan term for a 60-year cycle? Great.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just meant 5 different elements. I didn't
Oh, the
mean
5
5
elements.
different.
Great. Yeah,
Yeah,
right. I think
sorry.
there's 4. Yeah, and this is confusing the way I wrote this. 4 aspects. What should I say instead of elements? Because that's going to be confusing. isn't it?
Factors, qualities, factors.
Qualities factors. I'm going to say qualities factors. No, parts. Hey,
Categories, maybe?
parts. No, something. Let's say qualities factors. Great. What's the first one I gave you? The first one. Okay.
It's the Wangchuk cycle. What ordinal
Great.
cycle?
Great. Okay. What's the second aspect? Or
I would say
second-
factor, but it's it would be the element, the elemental year.
Cool. Yeah.
Or animal.
Element. Yeah.
Order.
By the way, there are 5. Right. Yeah. In the Tibetan
Yeah.
order. Okay. Not the order that you would translate it to in English, perhaps. Because I think you
Okay.
could make that argument. What's the third?
The
The
gender.
animal.
The gender.
No, the animal.
I think Hasso is right. Whoops. I think in the order that we find it written in, whoops, don't mind me. Well, that's all right. It seems to be, yeah, male or female seems to be next. Which sounds funny because elements aren't usually gendered and animals usually are, but here we are. And then finally, yeah, so there are 5 elements. And then the last one that I already accidentally showed you and alluded to just now.
The
Animals.
12 animals.
There are 12.
Animals, totally. And there are how many? There are how many again?
12.
Cool, great, yeah, super,
But actually,
cool. Actually,
the whole thing's backwards. It goes the other way. It's from the animals down.
I think I could probably quickly dispute that.
Well, the 60-year cycle didn't start until, relatively recently, right?
Yeah, in fact, do I have?
1,000 years ago.
Hey, Ben, I'm going to teach the whole thing shortly.
Oh, are you? All right, we're gonna do it again. We did it, right? You're gonna do it again?
A few more details.
Okay, cool. All right, fine. So we can go back there and decide if well, I can't get back to this anyway, because you guys are all in my way. You can't see it, but you're in my way.
Well, can I just say why I'm saying that?
Yes.
Because the Tibetan and the Chinese calendars are based on the cycles of Jupiter, which take about 12 years. So each year is given an animal. And then from there, the rest was developed.
So the argument I'm making here, right, is right. Look at 1091 here, right? Second cycle. That's the first element we get, right? Element chalk, right? Steel. That's the second. Sorry, factor, right? The first factor is 2, the 60-year cycle. The second factor, chalk, right? Oh, we didn't get a
No gender.
We didn't get a gender here. Well, look, Geshe is going to come back and do it. It
There
seems
are no genders in that list there.
requires further.
That list assumes that the first one is male and the second one is female. It just assumes.
It just assumes that. I see.
Oh, this doesn't list each. It just lists one name for the pair or something.
Money. Okay, cool.
But that's just how it's written out.
Mhm.
No, every element like water, there's 2 waters, right? 1092 to 1093. There's 2 waters in a row.
Mhm, mhm.
Yes.
So the first one is the male water and the second is a female water. That's how it
So
goes.
when do you say the gender? Do you say it?
Oh, you say it after the element. So you say chu mo, chu po.
Okay. Would you provisionally, and you're going to teach more on this, would you provisionally accept this order?
I like it. I actually like it.
Okay,
Yeah.
but we'll talk about it more. And Word
Yeah,
still gets to
we'll
get
talk about it more.
his hits in on
Yeah.
me. I'll
By the way,
remember.
word is correct, but we'll look at it more.
Great. All right, cool. Then I don't understand why yet, but I know just who to teach me. Oh, by the way, how would we find the corresponding Western calendar year?
See,
Yes, great. For anyone who didn't understand?
Great
what
dictionary.
Yeah, the Great Dictionary. Awesome.
the last appendix in the Great Dictionary has a calendar, which will give you the
Love it.
corresponding year.
Yes, the appendix, or as I called it, the end, because I'm such a sophisticated gentleman.
Mm.
Yes, cool.
Are you a waiter?
Yeah. Now, boss, I owe you a bibliography entry, and you said that I could ask you a bibliography question. Here, I'm going to bring this down here so you can get a full look at this entry. And then I want to ask you about it.
Okay, good. I'm open to questions.
Great. But first, the first question
Wait,
is.
do I get paid on the word scale, or I get paid on your scale, or which?
None today, twice as much tomorrow.
Okay.
So question number 1, would you be kind enough to tell me if this, what elements I can repair in this bibliography entry?
I'm assuming that the treatment of the end of Geshe and the beginning of Tibetan, is that usually a comma? I don't remember. I think, okay.
Yes.
You just want me to admit I can't find anything wrong with it, which is very uncomfortable. It's on the wrong place on the page.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Okay, great.
Yeah, it's actually.
Wait a minute, where's its number?
Oh, well, it's not in a bibliography. There is only one entry on this page. And so
Well,
it doesn't
then
need
it's
the number and nothing refers to it.
S1. Doesn't matter. Give it a number.
I'm not doing it.
I'll take it. I'll take it as is.
Okay.
It's perfect, actually. But be careful. That's like learning to make momos, you know.
Yeah, it's already happened. I already made a bunch of Momo fog receipts.
People are going to ask him to do it all.
It's good. It's so good. Okay, great. Then my question. All right. And I'm gonna shimmy this over here so I have all the things I need to really ask the heck out of this question. Here's where I got this reference from you just now. This is he clarified for us this question about it doesn't matter. Okay, here's what matters. Geshe Yeshe Wangchuk says he talked about a Kache, right? And also Bhutan Rinpoche, right? Talked about Kache. So that's how it came up, right? Is that we were looking for
A Kashmiri.
right. Yeah, here we go. Master Jnana Shri from Kashmir clarified in his commentary that Lord Manjushri said he would stay until Dignaga reached enlightenment. Okay. So, and then over here in 19 on the left, right? This seems to be Master Jnana Shri Bhadra, okay, which is right how we made the entry. We found this. Now, here's where I'm struggling. Okay, down here at 25. Right? No, it's 24. Here we go. Master Jnana Shri from Kashmir, right? Wrote the great commentary to the commentary on accurate perception. I can't find this book, but it seems like this book is this book, but then he mentions it again. So I don't understand, but he already mentioned Jnana Shri Bhadra's book, but now he's talking about Jnana Shri from Kashmir, which is the name of, but Jnana Shri from Kashmir, when Bhutan referred to him, ended up being the entry we have as Shri Jnana Bhadra.
Is that a problem? I don't get it.
But he says up here, right? So this is 24. First he says in 19, he's going over books. He says Master Shri Jnana Bhadra wrote a commentary to ascertaining accurate perception. He's going through texts.
Okay.
And then he mentions some by Prajna Karagupta. He mentions Vinitadeva and Dharmatara and then Kamala Shila and Shantarakshita and Jinendra Mantra, Yamari, Ravi Gupta, Shankarananda, and then he's coming back to the same book?
He might have made an error. You should see how it's listed in the Tengyur. He's probably just excerpting this from the Tengyur. So you should look it up in the Tengyur.
I cannot find another one, and I can't find another book here.
Then you could say you think that he might have repeated it by accident or something like that. Okay. Right.
But
I'll check it also. I'll check it also.
That. You'll eventually get a chance to check.
But
it.
make a big obvious note so I don't forget to check it. Yeah,
I will do that. One last bibliography about quotation marks. So, like for example, the commentary on. Yeah, this is good. The ornament of the commentary on, or better yet, this is a good one. Okay, so the commentary to the ornament of the commentary on accurate perception, right? So what are we doing? Are we switching back and forth between quotation marks and single quotation marks? Like if our standard is, right?
You should. If it's a commentary on a commentary, there should be single quotation marks around the Dharmakirti's work. Yeah. That's true.
Well, logically, wouldn't it be that because you have an entry for the ornament of the commentary, and I suppose you have an entry on the commentary on accurate perception? This book is called The Commentary to the Ornament of the Commentary on Accurate Perception. You see what I mean?
Nope.
So the quotation would be around ornament and perception. But the entry for the ornament of the commentary on accurate perception would have the quotation marks around the commentary on accurate perception.
Commentary to
Because
the.
what this author is doing is commenting on the ornament of the commentary on accurate perception.
I don't get what you're just saying. I would put single quotation marks around commentary on accurate perception. That's all.
Well, we can do that, but by the way,
And that means there'll be 3 quotation slashes, after it. That's okay.
well, I mean, by the way, boss, accurate perception is a book. So
No, it's
more than
not.
that.
The
Technically,
commentary, sorry, it's not
that's
the
its
book.
own book, technically.
No, it's not.
Yes, accurate perception.
Oh, I see, yeah. No, that's okay. You can drop that one.
Okay,
You don't have to put that one.
okay.
That's like calling, entering the middle way. That's like putting a quotation marks around middle way and entering the middle way.
Well, I'm not going to be the guy who tries to get around the standard because I think you're allowed to, but I'm not.
No, I just mean, it's not necessary. It's too much. Yeah,
Right.
it's okay. Yeah.
Um,
What I mean is, in the tradition, it's more thought of a commentary on the topic of accurate perception than it's thought of as a commentary on Dignaga's presentation on accurate perception. See what I mean?
of course. Yeah.
Because
Right.
it's not even in the form of a commentary. You see what I mean? It doesn't explain word by word or verse by verse. You see what I mean? So
Okay. So listen, because this is going to happen to me and I'm not going to have you nearby. Okay. God forbid. All right. Someone goes and writes a commentary on S24.
Mhm.
Am I gonna switch a third time between big, double quotes and single quotes?
Yeah, I would just keep switching between them. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool. I'm gonna give you-
You're talking about what's called nesting, right? Nesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. That's okay.
Okay.
I got out of that one.
Awesome. It was so helpful. Unfortunately, I have them saved up, but so I've got another one for you for.
Oh
next-
yeah, I don't mind.
Cool.
I mean, I've been waiting for you guys to do the bibliography, so I don't have to do them. Yeah.
It's helpful. It's very gratifying. I've been saving up.
I'm glad. I'm really grateful that someone cares about doing it because that's something you can do that will save me time.
I really like my job.
I like my job too,
I
but
really like my job.
I'd like to give the dirty parts of my job to you guys who like your jobs. Okay. Is it my turn, Ben?
Please.
Okay, here we go. This is a touch more about the 60-year cycle thing.
Cool.
You asked me when did it start, who started it, and I found a reference for you. Okay.
Okay.
So read definition number 2 here.
Okay.
Oh, wait, let me get the Venerable Chinzom cursor going. Okay, here we go. Sorry, here, Logan.
Logan. Logan Druk Chu Kor Chik Li Ming Te Puki Rob Chung Tong Po Go Tsuk Tsam Ni Chi Lo 1027 Yin Tang Yi Cho Lo Tsam Wa Ndawe Sergi Si So Tepa.
That's enough. Yeah, yeah. The third one is the definition of someone who left the home life. You see what I mean?
Sure, totally.
Okay. So by the way, Rabchung can be a name for the fire rabbit ear in any given cycle, unfortunately. Okay, but it's rare. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to help you with one thing.
Thank you.
And I wonder if I have 2 Chinese friends here, one handsome one, one beautiful one. They brought me some dinner. So Logan, what is it? What do you guess it means? Logan.
Oh, the old year.
Yeah, old year. And by the way, that's the spelling of Gen, which is used affectionately for your scripture teacher. Okay, you can call them Gen. Hey, Gen.
Oh,
Again, means
That's
teacher,
the
teacher.
just your usual teacher. You call them elder.
Yeah.
Although I'm so young. Okay, so Logan. So Gen means older. Logan Ben is a synonym for rupture.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So Logan as
Yeah.
opposed to the Chilo.
Well, actually, a Logan Drukchu is a synonym for rupture.
Okay, of course.
Yeah, it means 60 old years, 60 years old style.
Okay.
Okay, so if you see it in a text, it means rupture. It means a 60-year cycle. Okay.
Yep.
Core cheek means one cycle around of 60 years, right?
Mhm.
Ming means it's a name for a cycle of 60 years. It's a name for one round of 60 years. Okay.
Old school.
And now he's going to tell you how it got started. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it got the Perky Rabjung Dumbo.
The first Tibetan year.
Of 60. Yeah.
Mhm.
Gold Suk means
Right.
started or founded. Okay. Gold Suk means started or founded by somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. And Sam means the border, right? So
Yeah.
the point in time when this custom was started was Chilo 1027.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Foreign year 1027. Okay.
Mhm.
Who started it was a Lotsawa by the name of Dawe Uzers, Moonbeam,
Mhm.
who came from a place called Gijo, which is like a small area. Okay. Like, I don't know, Encinitas or something. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
And C means calculation.
Okay.
This spelling means calculation. Sul means custom, luxul.
Mhm.
Okay. Tupa means to found or to initiate. Okay. So this system of calendrical calculation was started by the master translator, Mr. Moonbeam, who came from Gijo. Okay. Yeah, so you can milk that for your footnote.
Okay.
And just if you're curious, there's a nice explanation here of a 60 old year cycle. Here's the definition of a 60 old year cycle. And it's in poetry. It's 4 lines of poetry, as if it were meant to be memorized.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I couldn't find it. So either the author of the dictionary made it up, or it comes from some other tradition like Nyingma or something like that. I couldn't find it anywhere in our database. Okay. So please read the poetry. Don't forget generally to combine 2 syllables at a time and wrap up with an odd number of syllables. Here we go.
I'm sorry. Don't forget to combine 2 syllables.
Yeah, go like this. Bop, 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 bop. Sorry. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, here we go.
Gyanak lukla lochu ni.
Good.
Shing me sa chak chunga ni.
Now, doesn't he sound like one of those 8-year-olds in the monastery?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Wanta kamble godang mor. Jarwe lo gen druk chu chung.
Nice. Okay. What's Gyanak?
Gyana. It's
China.
China.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is the Tibetans took this system from China.
Okay, right.
So I wonder if you guys had it. I don't know.
Maybe
Luke means in the Chinese system. It's a Chinese, the system started in China and then spread to Tibet. And it's, you take 12 different years.
Yeah.
Okay. As Word said, based on Jupiter, I guess, which is also the custom in India with Brihaspati, which is Jupiter. And then you take these 5 elements
hmm
which are
wood, fire, water, steel, water.
yeah, earth, steel, water. Yeah,
Right.
these 5.
Yeah.
And then this is interesting. He says each one is dominated by either a po or a mo.
Okay. Right. By a male or a female or a mom or dad or.
Yeah, Wangchuk means dominated. By the way, they settled for calm that you were struggling with, like to call it peace or part, or
Yes.
they used the Abhidharma word for category.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, Geshe, this male or female could be the yin yang thing.
Stanley says the male female thing could be yin yang thing.
Because yin is female, yang is male.
Yang is male, yin is female.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and that's in Chinese calendar.
And that's part of the Chinese. I'm his translator. Okay.
Cool.
So when you connect 12 years with 5 elements, doubling the elements according to male and female, you come out with Logen Dukchu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this describes Rilpo means a single complete. Rilpo means a single complete. Okay. So I have just described to you a single complete cycle of 60 years. Okay. Which in Tibetan is called Rabchung. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. So the order then, right? We were clarifying.
Yeah. Well, the order is how they have it in the dictionary, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm. There's a great Tibetan grammar book for beginners by a scholar named Lobsang Hlalungpa, and it's in English. And I met him many, many years ago. He died long ago. But it has a great presentation of the calendar system.
Huh.
If you can get a hold of it, it would be great. It also has a great presentation of Tampe, which are the, what do you call that?
Sayings? Or like
Yeah, what's the other English word?
idioms?
No,
Adages.
no, there's another word.
Axioms.
Aphorisms.
Aphorism. A stitch in time says 9. They have a weird name, I forget. Okay.
What's
All right.
what's the name of the book, boss? Or
It's a Tibetan grammar by Lobsang Hlalungpa, Lhalungpa, and it's way out of print. So good luck.
Just about to post a link.
well done.
Okay.
Oh,
And it's a great book to learn Tibetan if you're starting to learn Tibetan, like Tim or something. It's a great book. It's a very good book. Yeah, I used it when I started. Okay, here we go. We're back to Chapachuki Sengi. Please read. Please read up the commas because this was typed in this way.
sure. Okay.
Allison offered to check you.
Good. Rab Pyung Sunbe Samo Glang Lo De Chi Lo. Good. Oh, thank you. Good. 1169 Lord Kushe. I'm sorry. Am I reading across?
Oh, Lord Kushe, I'm sorry. You're right. Right. I'm sorry. By the way, here's the answer to your debate with Word.
Cool.
Okay. This is how a Tibetan author lists it. Element first, male or female, and then animal. Okay. That's how a Tibetan writes it. Yeah. Okay. In the third, what? You give me some more trouble. Wait, are you paying me $1,000 if I get it right? What?
I wasn't talking about how it's listed. I was talking about how it was created. Like,
Okay, got it. You're right. You're right because of that China thing we just had.
okay.
Okay, Rapchen Sui in the third cycle of 60 years. Okay, in the male Earth bull year. Okay, which corresponds. The day means which corresponds to.
Let me ask you: if it had been a female year, would you have said cow instead of bull?
No, it doesn't matter actually. It's
Okay.
independent of that.
All right.
I just don't remember where this can also mean elephant, so I was kind of hesitating. Chilo, corresponding to 1169, he ku shake. What do you guess that means?
He deigned to take birth.
No, shake.
Went.
Left.
Yeah, he traveled. He passed away. He passed away.
Oh, yeah, that's quite
He
different.
had his birth long ago. Here's birth. It was 1109. Okay, and now he passed away. Okay.
Oh.
Who did he study with? Please read, and Stanley's gonna check your pronunciation from Kongi up to the next comma.
Kongi to Lung Yamar Wad Changchub Tak La Sope Gewe Shenyen Nam La Tene Dongak Rik Ne Dang Chepar Jangpa Chi Chimba Zede Kepa Chembor Cure.
Good. He studied, Kongi means he, studied with a person named Changjub Drak, who hailed from the Gyamar region of Tulung. Okay. And oftentimes they'll put the place where they came from in front of their name, like Arizona Michael Roach or something. Okay. Drak La Sope, Gewe Shenyen, he had lots of teachers, like Changjub Drak. Okay. He then those teachers.
He relied upon them.
And he mastered Do.
Sutra.
And well, open teachings and not.
The secret word.
Yeah, whenever Do comes before Ngak, you change it from sutra to open teaching, right?
Okay.
Open teaching, secret teaching. Sorry, that's the ice maker. Japanese. Rigne means Rigne here means the secular sciences. Okay, at least four of them. Okay, so he studied the open teachings, the secret teachings, and the secular sciences. Along with the secular sciences, Jangba, he practiced, and then he brought his practice Tarchimba, Chi Chimba and Tarchimba, same thing. He brought it to a successful conclusion, and by doing so, they means this is called the conjunction of progression in time. Okay, he study, they, and then Kepa Chembogir.
Yeah, came to be a great master.
A great master, like Amelie. Okay. Okay, keep going. And Nick wants to check you. I can just see it from his eyes. Hey Nick.
Yeah.
If they don't sell razor blades in California, just let me know. Okay. Little bean.
No, Amelie, I didn't even try yet. Dene songke ne poki den sar pep shingo ngo choge giringi chopye. Thank you, Amelie. Ring du den sa kyangde.
Good. Yeah, we're putting all this money into a scholarship fund. We want some corrections. Densar pep means
Would you put that on one page?
Yeah, I can do that. Hang on.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't want to make you do the whole thing, but just right here.
No, it's okay. Densa means the what do you call it? He reached the abbacy. Okay. Densar Pep. Okay. He reached the abbacy of the monastery called Sangpu Nyutok, which is still there. It's just south of Lhasa. I looked it up. And long ngo means long ngo. When you put ngo on year, it means a total period of how many years. So long ngo means a total period of 18 years. He was the boss for 18 years. He was the abbot. Then kyang means he. What do you call it? What do you,
served?
Like directed. Okay. He
Okay.
directed the monastery. Okay.
Okay.
What do you call it when an official carries out their duties?
Execute.
Yeah, he executed his duties. That's pretty good. I have an English teacher here. Okay, keep going. Nick wants to keep doing it. He told me.
Cup Kong Gitsana, Bema Rikbe, Shungnam Dutsen, Gune, Lop Chong Che Tsul, Dura, She So Ching.
Okay, cool. Chinyan Zekap means during his years as a professor or a teacher. Okay. So Chinyan means education, right? During his years as an educator, he divided he divided the subject of pramana,
Yes.
the classics, into briefer sections, Dutsen. And he sort of instituted a new way of studying them.
Oh, okay.
And that was called
Dura.
Yay!
Cool. Did you put the brackets there, or was that?
No, they did. And I'm sorry to say, this is very common in languages around the world where they're trying to look cool. So they try to do some Englishy and they mess up their own language. I think they should stick to their own language. But anyway, yeah, he invented a thing called, quote, Dura. All right. So Sulta means to institute a new custom. Okay, Sulta. We had a like that this morning. I don't remember. Okay. Okay, keep going. And who's checking is Tim. Yay, Tim.
Tseniki Lobnierwa Namjin Drag Ne Tsuleng Che Te Riklam Gube Lob Tisar Wa Che Zepe Tseni Rikpe Lobnier Pelge Towar Ku Chak Chembo Tepa So.
So forget the pause, just the name of the volume.
Oh, sure, of course.
Okay, it's the volume number. And this is printed in, this page number indicates it's not a Tibetan style book, it's a Western style book. Okay. Okay. Senyeki Lomnyewanam, those who were studying logic, okay? Senyi in the monastery means logic, right? It doesn't mean definition. Those people who were studying logic those people who were studying the philosophical scriptures, right? Senyi, as opposed to Tantra. Okay, so sometimes Senyi means the open teachings, okay? Or the technical teachings. Sometimes Senyi in the monastery refers to the philosophical classics, the 5 great books, okay? Sorry. Okay, so those guys who were studying the classics, okay, he also grew them into Tra. He also split them up into small classes, and he had them debate with each other.
Yeah.
Okay, Tsuleng means debate with each other. Okay, and so in a way, he instituted a whole new system for studying Buddhism in a monastery, in an institution. He split it into classes like a Western university. And then he got the classes to debate with each other every day. Yay. So it's cool to have him in here, right?
Yes.
Zepe. Senyi Rigbe Lomnyer Pelge Do. And because of him, the study of the classes in the monasteries, Pelge, it like blew up. You know, everyone started doing it. And they started doing serious studies in the monasteries, okay? Because of him.
Yeah.
He was the guy who got things going. What's a cool chalk? Anybody want to guess? I mean, Stanley's cool, but
Like a whip or something?
yeah, exactly. Chalk means a whip that you use on a horse. and kul means to instigate. So it's like the spurs. He put the spurs to the whole logic system, and he got everything going in high gear. We would say in English, American English, he got everything going in high gear. Okay. Tepso means started this system. All right. This is from Tap, from Chakya Tap, to put a stamp on something. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So really, he started the system of the Geshe courses, I would say. Okay.
Right.
Yay.
Wow.
Now you get the bad news about him.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
we're gonna,
okay.
hey, what do we call that, Ben? We're gonna hang out his dirty laundry.
Oh, we're gonna dig up his ant nest.
I
We're gonna-
I want the Tibetan.
Yeah, Tulsung.
Sangju.
Sangdu. Yeah,
Great,
Sangdu.
great.
Okay. Remember
yeah.
Datsang. Remember Datsang. Okay. Okay. Please read. And Tim's still checking.
Okay.
Yeshe, can I ask a quick question first?
Yes.
I sent you a picture of a book that I think may be the one you're talking about. Could you please verify? It's over in the chat, second from the last message here.
I'm curious, what book are we talking about?
Oh yeah.
The grammar book.
Oh, wow. That'd be exciting. What do I do? Double
Yeah,
click on it?
double-click,
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'll get it. There's only one copy.
It's a great, great book. And it would be worth inputting, for example,
For example, yeah.
that we could, I don't think anyone would care. Yeah. And by the way, George Roerich at the bottom is Yuri Roerich, and he's the son of the great Nicholas Roerich, the painter, one of the most famous painters in Russia, who went to Tibet and painted. And his son translated the Blue Annals, first person ever. He spent his whole life in the Himalayas. The son, he just ended up getting stuck there. His book collection is sitting in Moscow waiting for John Brady to get permission. Okay.
Oh, we gotta go rest then.
Yeah.
Right?
Not his. Yeah. And it'll be difficult to get access, but somebody should try. Okay. Here we go. The bad news.
Okay.
Who's? Wait a minute. Who's up? Word. Oh, sorry. Venerable Upala. Can you check him?
Sure.
Jedamawa Tong Do Dewa. Probably
Wait.
the Deva, right? Isn't it
It's a Damka. It's a Damka.
Okay, Jedamawa Tong Do De We Lukla Shelgi She
Shelgi.
Mm.
Low tone. Shelgi.
Shelgi Shegi. Oh, Shelgi She Ching.
And keep going.
Lopon Dajaki Lukla Kyun Du Mang Du Ze Ken Shik Yin.
Shikin.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. Translate.
Yeah, so he I guess he taught a lot on the Vaibhashika, on the detailists and the sutras and the logic school.
Yeah. By the way, Shelkishe means he followed. He what do you call that? He belonged to that system. He accepted that system. Okay.
And there were a lot of problems with the way he presented the system of Master Chandrakirti.
Yeah. When you join problem to J, which means to express, it means he used to
Saying
Teach
about-
it wrong.
he used to badmouth Dharmakirti, Chandrakirti.
the nerve.
Okay. Yeah. So now our respect for him just dropped a bit. I'll say it again. He accepted the system of those stupid Abhidharma guys
Wow.
and the system of the sutras, the logicians,
Wow.
but he constantly criticized the system of Master Chandrakirti. Ken Yin means, this Ken doesn't mean master. Never respect Ken, never confuse Ken with K, okay? Ken is a ER in English, doctor, teacher, plumber, it's just the ER. He was a committer of many bad talks about Master Chandagiri. Okay. Okay.
How
That's why I
fascinating,
didn't
though.
get the
How fascinating, though, right?
Yeah,
We
it is.
teach the Dura, especially
Exactly.
that we still teach the Dura from the perspective of Sautrantika, even though we don't accept Sautrantika, but the kids all have to learn Sautantrika for what, like 13 years or something?
Yeah, it's because it does present a good theoretical framework.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
What a great guy to create that framework in good faith to the system, you know, like at least he wasn't like setting up straw men. He believed it.
Yeah, he did.
It's kind of cool.
Keep going.
Yeah.
So gang, let's get to work.
Gang. Gongni Sampu Den Rap Trukpayin.
Yeah, by the way, Denrap with a number means he was the 6th throne holder of Sangpu Monastery. Okay. So he held the throne for 18 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And that's still there. That monastery is still there near Lhasa. Okay. Oh, by the way, here it is, the monastery. Yeah, New Tok. Cool.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. That's a nice reference, the Treasure of Lies. By the way, this is your homework, reflecting your homework question, right? Here they have Tibetan transcribed one way, then they change to another way. Then they have the Tibetan in pronunciation. They have the Sanskrit in diacritics. It's all messed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the name of the monastery is the general. They've messed up 3 systems in one sentence. It's kind of an achievement, actually. Okay. Pet peeve, in case you've noticed. Okay. All right.
Cool.
You're still up, Sugang.
Kongi lo ma drak chewa ni seng chen ge yute.
Stop there and translate. The Seng is for Senge.
I got lion. Shoot. Big means big lion. There's 8 big.
Yeah. The 8 great lions.
One of the 8 great lions. Is he the greatest? Is he the most famous of the 8 great lions?
No, his
most famous students.
Yeah, his most famous students were the 8 lions.
Well, and
now there are 8 guys whose name all has lion in it. Okay. So you can read their names just for good luck, okay?
Yeah.
Sang, Hassel's checking you.
Okay. Song Nakpa.
Hassel, just Hassel. Sang Nakpa.
Song Nakpa Tsundru Senge.
There's 1 lion.
Song Tempak Mawe Senge.
There's 2 lions.
Drusha Sunam Senge.
There's 3 lions.
Majatsupe Senge.
The lion of the peacock argument, Seiji. Number 5.
Tak Wangchuk Senge.
Yep, number 5.
Yendren Chigi Senge.
Good. 6.
Dema Konchok Senge.
7.
Nyelba Yunden Senge Che Tong Jos.
Okay, pause there.
Yeah.
Just for your information, okay? Not that it matters today.
Okay.
But normally there's a 4-syllable personal monk's name.
Yes.
And everything in front of that is usually the state or province or town that they came from.
Okay.
You know, okay. Like Tsang is a state north of Lhasa. Geshe Tuturinjans from Tsang, for example. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now he not only had 8 guys as great students who had lion in their name.
Uh-huh.
He also had 4 students that are called students of the Lord, sons of the Lord. Okay, princess. Okay.
Uh,
So there's 4 that were called the 4 princes. Here we go.
yeah. So you got Kunja Se Semo, Kunja Se Semo.
Good.
Pang Ngok Seramo.
Good.
Kujo Se Ni Netso.
Yeah, Netso means what are those birds that repeat what you say?
Parrot.
Yeah, parrot. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Nyo.
Nyojo Se Pel Lechak. Nyo Jose Pelechak. Che.
Pele. Che means Che means the list is finished. Okay, the 4 is finished. And again, it's the same pattern. The first part of their name is where they came from, like Shenzhen, Stanley, Xiamen, Shopping. Okay. And there were 4 who had a special what?
4 of them had, they had a special wisdom.
Yeah. Who's that?
Well, for example, there was Wangchuk.
Gar
Wangchuk. Hongpo Jok Chung.
Good.
Hloa.
It should be, yeah, okay, Hloa, yeah.
Hloa Kok Sen.
Yep.
Parpua.
Yeah, good. Those are the 4 smartest ones. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, now they're gonna, by the way, these short biographies are just golden. They're really, really good in this book, which is called, what's it called? Treasure of Names, Mingzi. Okay, very, very valuable biographies. Okay.
We are over time.
Oh yeah, we're
over time.
2 minutes over.
Okay. Well, from here, which is a good place to break.
Yeah.
They're gonna start his Sung Tsum, which means the important books that he wrote.
Okay. Do you want to give me an assignment?
Why don't you translate the important books section?
Okay, is that what's going to happen like now?
Yep, from Kong up to Mangdu Shukso.
Okay, Kong up to Mangdu Shukso.
That's kind of too easy, though.
Okay, well, give me some more, boss.
Let me see. I want to give you a little bit more than that.
Cool.
And you can go all the way down to, I want you to go down to this paragraph that starts Den Nangden. Do that one also.
And is that still Chapa, or did we just
go back? We're breaking back into Yeshe Wangchuk there.
Okay, cool.
And in fact, at that point,
of course,
Yeshe Wangchuk starts listing the traditional Dura topics that Chapa Chukyi Sengye instituted.
Oh, sure enough. Yeah.
Which is very fascinating.
Yeah, great. Colors and shapes. Look, there it is. All right, that's going to be a hoot.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you hooting.
And you're going to tell me, maybe you just went past it, right? But you found his Dura. Are we still getting to that, or we're going to talk about it?
Yeah, it's the last 2 books mentioned here.
Okay. All right, cool.
And by the way, what I believe to be his original Dura is called Yiki Munsa.
Wow. Is it big?
Wait, you have to say, ooh, K2J stole the name from Chapa Chukyi Sengye.
Yeah, wait a minute. Adam stole the name from Chapa Chukyi Sengye. Yeah,
so Adam's new book, the name was stolen from Chapa Chukyi Sengye's first Dura.
Adam. Cool.
God.
Okay. We do.
Oh, and by the way, those 2 books are in BDRC.
Yeah.
But they are in Ume.
Oh no.
We can input that.
It'd be great.
They do it. They've done it for us a bunch. It's just a little slower.
That would be wonderful.
Oh yeah.
It's in script.
Are they big?
Yeah.
I can look. I don't have to ask you.
Here's the references right here. One is 4 pages. The root text is 4 pages.
Woo!
And the commentary is 5 pages. By the way, I suspect these are just the outline. Subche, see? Subche. So maybe nobody ever found the actual.
That just
book.
got a lot
Okay.
less sexy all of a sudden. But
Yeah,
cool.
I'm sorry about that.
All
Okay.
right, we're still friends.
But maybe if you dig around the website, you can find it.
Okay.
It may not still exist. We don't know. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Sashi boss, that
We'll
was
see
awesome.
you guys in Super Sashi.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna try to lose some of our dinner here. Talk to you later.
Bro. Cool.
See
Bye.
you guys in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Thanks, Geshe.